Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy E Games. We are back in Genshin Impact, and we're going to continue the Archon quest. We are here in the Spina di Rosula base. I don't exactly remember what it was called, but in the last video, we had a conversation with Mona here, and now we must go to Neuvillette's office. Let's see what this says. Masquerade of the Guilty, Chapter 4, Act 5. That's Archon Quest, Chapter 4, Act 5. Hunters, Prophets. Go to Neuvillette's office. You return to the Spina di Rosula base in Fleuve Senge. And there you meet an unexpected friend, who is Mona. And now, we already, for whatever reason, the game made it so that completing the last part of the quest automatically flows into this part of the beginning of this quest. And yeah, we already talked to Mona. And yeah, so far I feel like, I don't know, a lot of the times now these stories feel like it's probably better if it's like in a cartoon form or something and not in a game form, because there really isn't a lot of gameplay. We've had a bunch of dialogue cutscenes, and then we walked up a building and we fought a bunch of people that really didn't have anything to do with anything. It's just a bunch of like trash mobs essentially. And we came across some prophecy slabs, like a bunch of wall writing, wall paintings, or murals, and we don't know what's going on with the prophecies, and we want to go find out what's going on by asking Neuvillette to ask Furina about it, the Hydro Archon. So yeah, I always felt like a lot of this is like just me sitting here watching like an anime, but I have like every now and then I need to like make a decision or do a little bit of combat, and it's not really like integrated all that well as a game. But anyways, that's just me. That's just how I feel about the game so far. Let's go find Neuvillette. Looks like nobody's here except for Serdine or Surrend or something. I don't remember this Melazine's name.
You're here!
Sedine.
Finally.
What's up?
Is something wrong? Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Furina, they seem to have gotten into a dispute. Please go see for yourself.
But we can do that?
Like I said, I've already explained everything.
Okay.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us. It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Focalor, are you not? Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent Poisson incident.
You mean they're all...
Oh no, her eyes are shivering. She must be in REM sleep.
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster, and I will not have it happen again. I will say this once more. You must tell me everything you know. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient ruins near Poisson. Do you know anything about those?
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case now. I don't know anything about that.
Interesting.
But you found them in some ancient ruins, you say?
That's correct, which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was missing. The other 3 feature different images that seem to correlate to the prophecy.
The prophecy?
What do you know about the prophecy, Furina?
The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky, as if confessing something. Do you know nothing of this either?
I didn't get the inkling that the lady kneeling in the mural was confessing anything. I just thought she might be just paying respect to Celestia or whatever. She's just kneeling there, right? That seems like something they're projecting. So that's like what they're projecting onto the...
I don't.
Yeah, whatever.
I've never seen such slates.
That we know of.
I'll ask you again. Do you really have no information regarding the previous Archon? My deciphering of the slates indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to, or apologize for, a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should be you.
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I know nothing? I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry. I just don't have anything to tell you.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Furina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain matters.
Okay.
There are several indications that you have been investigating the prophecy on the sly. This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro Archon. But it is strange that you should also claim to not know any of Egeria's secrets, as well as do nothing following your inquiries. You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be, nor are you a fool. And yet, your behavior is very inconsistent.
What? No way.
So you've been watching me all this time, have you? I didn't think you were that type.
You...
Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care of it. There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following my lead. Just trust in me. You're Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. It'll all turn out fine.
I wonder what's going on.
That's all I have to say. We do not discuss this matter again. Oh, the opera's about to start. Toodles!
Doo-doo. She runs away. She wants to run away. Well, slow-mo all of a sudden.
Did Furina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her. She was smiling. Huh. She didn't seem in the mood to care if we were listening in or not.
She seems deeply troubled. She seems to be deliberately hiding something.
I assume you've been outside for a while now?
Oh, you noticed. Seems Furina didn't even realize we were here.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion reached impasses time and again, a state of affairs that we cannot allow to continue. Still, I do not understand. Dialogue is the basis for understanding, so why did she keep refusing to engage?
I'm afraid questions alone might not suffice. You might need to start using violence. We need to make her understand how dire the situation actually is.
Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything unless absolutely forced to. We may have to create a situation in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Oh? Like what?
Like a trap. We're gonna prank her.
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon experience just such a scenario.
But Furina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure that she won't just slip away at the first chance she gets?
We will need to consider this thoroughly, join forces with various parties, and then do what we can.
We'll say, no cake for you if you don't tell us the truth. And she'll be like, oh my god, I love cake. I'll tell you everything.
If at all possible, I would prefer to recuse myself from this affair, but we must prevent the prophecy from coming to pass. This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possesses is too precious, and so we must take a chance on this.
In that case, we will help. We will need help.
But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
Oh, I think I know who to call. A few days later, on a boat somewhere in quiet Poisson. A boat? I wonder who he called. Mona? No.
Well, that's everyone, huh?
Paimon just pokes her head out behind the chair.
Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
I wonder who he called. I'm pretty sure it's not the Ghostbusters.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster, so it's presently devoid of people. That naturally makes it the best choice.
We called the House of the Hearth the Fatui.
And here you are drinking tea like it's the most natural thing in the world, huh?
That's what family should do. Sit and enjoy a leisurely time together.
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know? Care for a cup?
It's too late in the night. If I drink tea, the caffeine will make it so I can't sleep.
Lend me your ears, everyone. Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
He doesn't talk much.
Me? No, I don't think I can.
Then, how about you, good sir?
Neuvillette
I
is
fear
here.
that I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as it is in court.
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to organize things. Wonderful, the spotlight at last. I guess I'll be facilitating things from here.
That was a little
Clorinde.
long-winded, don't you think?
This entire game's like pretty long-winded most of the time when telling its story.
Oh, you might be right. Anyway, to cut to the chase, our friend here, the Traveler, has brought us together to discuss something. As for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our efforts together to create a series of traps.
Parent traps.
Oh, how intriguing.
We have a magician. He's really good at traps.
Well, it's just an expression, really. One that I just learned from Clorinde, and used on the spot. So, let's invite her to explain in detail. A round of applause, please.
We're gonna make it so that the Hydral Archon tells us everything.
Huh? Didn't you say that you would be facilitating this?
She's got special eyes.
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to practice. You might even pick up some fancy oratory tricks to impress your boss with in the future.
I see. And what does my boss say?
Do it.
He is glad that you consider him your boss. Do go on.
In that case, do any of you have experience hunting?
No one knows how to hunt.
Not that I recall.
Freminet and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger. As for Lynette, oh, right. You were sick that day, weren't you?
I've also gone diving to catch some fish before. Does that count?
I'm afraid not. You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunters.
I have not heard of that ever.
Though that was their name, they did not hunt animals, but rather various monsters left behind by the ancient dynasty of King Remus.
Who's King Remus?
Today, Fontaine's monster population has already thinned greatly, so the hunters have blended back into society, taking up arms in other lines of work. They even left a unique methodology of hunting in their wake. A trap comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment device. Sometimes a lethal implement will also be necessary to deal with the prey. So, if we were to build a trap together, right now, what would you choose to build it with?
Drugs.
For me, I would prefer something basket-shaped. Pigeons and rabbits will see the bait and naturally enter the snare. Our line of work requires a deft hand, and we're some of the best in the industry, so you can count on our techniques.
You used some of those techniques while moving the people of Poisson, didn't you? My subordinates mentioned that you even performed some magic for the bawling children.
Yes, and I even managed to gather some intelligence in the meantime. I'm quite the multitasker if I do say so myself.
I'm afraid I can't claim that as my strong suit. I prefer more stable methods, like placing bait in the water and waiting for the fish to come within reach. That's the kind of method I would count on.
Calm and steady. Exactly the kind of person who would catch loads of fish.
And I can be their assistant.
With discretion, I'm sure.
I'd probably use some sort of mechanical animal. Papa once bought me some small clockwork squirrels, mice, and such. When placed in the forest, they can attract others of their kind. I remember that you liked those too, didn't you?
I did. And that would be a good way to go about it. If they're realistic enough, animals of the same kind will follow them all the way to the trap.
What about you, Monsieur Neuvillette?
I fear I do not have any related experience.
That makes sense. You usually solve problems directly, without the use of any such tricks. But I do have one more question for you, monsieur. If we were to create a trap now, how would you design it?
With a mindscape of puzzles and riddles.
I would like for it to be effective, but bring no harm to the prey. A more gentle trap would be ideal.
Kind, as always. However, our intention doesn't necessarily change the containment device and the type of implement we need. If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
Wait, why's that?
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often exceedingly thin.
So are we going hunting together?
We're gonna hunt ourselves a Hydral Archon.
Huh. We hadn't thought of seeing ourselves as hunters. It kinda works, but maybe it's still not the best metaphor.
If our means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting metaphor is actually quite accurate. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god, a being whose seat is an exalted throne.
That's right.
Oh, so that's what's going on. Sounds very interesting.
Clorinde's hunting metaphor was just that, a metaphor. You will not call this a hunt because that is not what you should do at present, nor has the relationship between you and Furina reached such a dire stage. Then why? What's going on? Why would she even point out a hunt in the first place if that's not what we're doing? What you need is simply the secrets she is keeping. Attempting to take her secrets is an act of sacrilegious disrespect, but must be done to prevent Fontaine from sinking into the waters as foretold in the prophecy. So this is not a hunt, this is an interrogation then, right? There is neither hunter nor prey, but there must be a trap. That is what you will need. Psychological traps, the stage of fate. Oh ho ho, we're ready for some tea. Go to Spina di Rosula base. Okay, so we're in one Spina di Rosula base, and we gotta go to another Spina di Rosula base. Great.
It's been a tough few days, hasn't it? So much has been happening.
Those meetings did sure make me hungry.
Paimon didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty fired up, huh? Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Freminet was, now that Paimon thinks about it, but everyone else just looked a little surprised.
Do you feel more confident after the meetings, Paimon?
Well, it's hard to say. Paimon doesn't have any experience with this sort of thing. But with you around, Paimon sure will do great. After all, you're the most reliable person in the world, aren't you? Huh?
Is something wrong?
Did you just pour some tea? Paimon didn't notice you doing that at all.
No, I didn't.
Then what's that?
That's a tea.
Paimon's never seen that cup before.
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea. I merely refrained from saying anything till now.
Who's that voice? But there's no one here.
Aw, have you forgotten me already?
I've forgotten you already.
Wait, you are familiar. You're the voice we heard from the sky in Sumeru.
The voice from the sky, I fear that description is wrong. Though, not completely wrong. You're feeling lost now, just as you were feeling previously. I sensed that confusion and thus came to you. Guiding people is an irresistible hobby of mine, after all.
Who are you, and what do you want with us?
Consider me a passerby, just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim.
Friend's disciple? So, this is one of Friends of Mona's masters? The enigmatic N of the Hexen Circle? Allow me to ask you, will Fontaine's prophecy come true?
The prophecy. Yes, what has been prophesied will be fulfilled. You may view such things as the history of the future.
What? Then is there any way we can stop it?
I believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your own eyes. Can everything in Tevat so easily be changed?
We witnessed a failed attempt? Really? Since when? There is it is again. Fate. Can there really be no exceptions?
Ah, so you've caught on. Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall?
In the shadow? The abyss?
Are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
I don't know. Dot? Dot? Dot.
What is she talking about? It all sounds really impressive and important and stuff, but it also sounds kind of scary.
The tea in the cup is just about gone as well.
I believe that you understand, right? Some things are insignificant, but others you must reach out to change. Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future. All you need to do is to play your part.
Okay, Mage N.
This was good tea, by the way. Thank you for your hospitality. Well, that'll be all for today.
Okay, we didn't put out that tea. That probably belongs to someone else. Someone walks by. Ah, somebody drank all my tea.
The voice. It's gone.
Mage N. Majin. Majin Buu. Is this the clue you're leaving for us? Majin Buu. Then expected new leads to come. Blah, blah, blah. When you wake up, someone seems to be outside.
What? I want to hear someone talking. Alright, coming!
You're getting more diligent, Paimon.
Hey, it's you who's getting lazy, okay?
Okay.
Well, I see I've walked in on some lively banter.
I'm a what?
Luna!
How have you been these past few days?
Fine, just fine. I went to take part in that Steambird panel. It turned out to be more interesting than I expected.
What was it about?
Not all Fontainians are pessimistic about this. One journalist mentioned that sitting around and waiting for the end to come would be wrong, and that they should make their own rescue preparations. I agreed, so we had a brief chat with her.
Did she have pink hair by any chance?
And a monocle and a glass or a camera on her hip, and wears a funny hat.
Why, yes, it was Charlotte. You remember her, right? That daredevil journalist. I'm in full support of her view. Prophecies are very important, but how can people allow their lives to be commandeered by just a few words?
Yeah.
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear something sensible for once.
Ah, yes. About what we had discussed before. I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't reach the old hag. I'll try again tonight, but I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Actually, someone already came over.
Huh?
Majin Buu, Mage N. You tell Mona about mysterious guest. You're a mysterious guest.
Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
I believe she came to pass a message to us.
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon. Most people would believe the gods to be all-knowing, right?
The Hexen Circle members are certainly anything but ordinary. As for the mage named N, the old hag has mentioned her a few times. She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are lost. But I've never met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be... Well, suffice it to say that the hag's at least a few hundred now, and N's been around for longer than that.
What? No way.
Whoa. The Hexen Circle sounds like a scary group. But they must really stay in shape to live so long.
Their abilities alone are pretty terrifying. If she came to see you personally, then the problem you're facing must truly be of great importance.
Well, it's not like Paimon could understand anything she said.
Yes, she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't say when or what that would be, though, so
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
perhaps it is something that you cannot know right now.
True, her words were meant as a helpful hint. But when will we realize their value and meaning? ... question mark? Was that the best answer that my question could have gotten?
Traveler, Paimon, are you two alright?
No, we're not alright.
Oh, we're fine. We're just a little down right now. It kind of feels like the end is coming, you know?
Well, the end came. We'll just go to Natlin and find out if the Archon there can help us. Find her brother. That's our main goal. I mean, like, sure, it would be nice for us to help all the people here in this nation, but if we can't, it's not really our fault.
I see. I feel that same sense of desperation, too. I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. So far as I have seen, it cannot be swayed.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
But even so, I still hope for, and believe in, miracles. Astrology is eternal and rational, but fate may not be. It is cruel, but it can also be beautiful.
What are you looking at, Mona? I'm looking at the camera, so the player can see my face. What are you talking about, Mona?
Perhaps that's what En was trying to tell you. Not to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not yet set in stone. I did originally think of steering clear of all this, but I couldn't. Even if this is all futile, I still wish to help everyone. If we don't struggle to the last, then how can we face the end when it comes?
Huh. You do have a point.
That's your hat.
There I go, talking about astrological principles again. Sorry about that. The moment I start talking about work-related stuff. I need to get going.
Don't worry about it, Mona. And thank you.
It was worth trying to comfort you, even if only a little. I believe that you'll help those who are struggling in the same way I did.
Okay, sure, why not?
I suppose that might be why we always seem to meet by coincidence.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Paimon feels kind of moved by what Mona said, but also kind of sad too.
No, Paimon, no being sad.
Hey, Traveler, Paimon suddenly feels like going outside for a walk. Let's go.
Oh, you don't walk though. Only I
Let's
walk.
walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by.
Is there now? What are you talking about, Paimon? Aha, what's going on here? Go to the newsstand.
Huh? Our names are written in this newspaper. What's going on?
Maybe we're famous?
Let Paimon see.
Well, I can't read this language.
The underwater stronghold, the Fortress of Meripede, has continued in its noble autonomy, but that does not mean that others cannot interact with it. My recent attempts to enter the fortress bore little fruit. Huh. Guess Charlotte still hasn't given up on that.
Just do like a crime or something. Just eat Furina's cake and then you'll get sent there.
Thus, did an Outlander friend become the focus of this report. A blonde adventurer with their white fairy, legends trailing in their wake. It is said that this mysterious traveler once visited the underwater fortress.
Oh yeah, we did.
So while the fortress's interior remains a mystery behind closed doors, do not fear, for the tales of the traveler contain surprises in spades.
Oh yeah.
Journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet, the Traveler's Trail, World Walker.
We haven't walked the world yet.
Charlotte took so many awesome photos of us and we never even noticed her.
Ew. That's kind of invading her shin of privacy, I would say.
She hasn't been able to get a hold of anything at the fortress, so since we're easier to find, she's using us as the subject matter instead?
That sure seems to be the case.
Ugh, seriously? Well, fine. Those headlines and photos do look cool, so Paimon will forgive her this time.
Yeah. Ring. Thank you. We're not gonna pay for it though, we're just gonna read and ditch.
We're here! Paimon's hungry. Should we go in and get something to eat?
Yeah, eat food time. 1 croissant, please.
Quick! Look!
That's the Traveler.
That's the limited edition, only 16 slices a day cake!
It hasn't already sold out for the day?
It was so delicious the last time we tried it! Despite the tense situation we were in, let's give it another go. I'm sure it'll be great!
We can't let anyone else get ahead of us.
1 slice of cake, please. Someone showed up after all!
No!
Oh, wait, you're the one from the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Monsieur Neuvillette was right. You really can eat.
Oh, yeah, well.
Wait, did he really say something like that?
That's right. Even he has his own preferences when it comes to food. As for me, I love the cake and coffee here.
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Every day?
It's part of my daily schedule, apart from work. I shall have my cake and coffee.
How do you take your coffee? Oh, I took it black.
Then what if someone told you one day that this place would be closing soon, and you wouldn't get to eat cake here anymore? What would you think?
I'd be outraged, and I'd go on a violent rampage.
But why would it close?
Well, Paimon doesn't know either, but maybe the waters will rise tomorrow. You know, like in the prophecy.
Stop bringing the mood down, Paimon. We're here for cake.
Oh, the prophecy. To be honest, I haven't paid much attention to that. No, still, even if there'd be no more cake tomorrow, that wouldn't keep me from having some today. No, it's the same for eating in general. You might not be able to eat tomorrow, but if you can do so today, then you should carry on. That's what people call living, you know.
So you're saying we should eat all the time.
Huh.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could I have 2 more slices of cake to go? These 2 slices are for you. Sijuin said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
Oh, you know Sijuin?
I sure do. She was born before me, and she sometimes comes to the surface to teach us things about humans.
So is Sijuin like slowly turning into a human, or getting more human-like features because she is older and is hanging around humans all the time?
She said that humans are creatures that are saddened easily, yes, and you can only lift their spirits by feeding them delicious food. So please try the cakes here.
Okay.
I've got something else to do, so I'll be going now. You two try to stay in a good mood after eating, all right? Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. We'll see you later.
And there she goes.
Wait, what? She says, there she goes, but then the subtitle says, okay, Paimon hopes to see you later. Which is closer to what I said.
All right, let's dig in. Paimon's sure this cake will be delicious.
You share a glance with Paimon and snarf down the cake.
It's more delicious than last time. And the flavor gets even better with a sip of tea. It sure would be nice if we could come again tomorrow. Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious food here.
No, if you eat cake every day, you'll go fat, Paimon. You won't be able to float anymore. You'll only be able to roll. Leave the Hotel de Bourg. De Bourg?
Oh, we're near the Steambird office. Let's go look for Charlotte and have a chat.
Did someone say Charlotte? Alright, let's go do the Steambird.
Wow! If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon! Oh, have you seen the article I wrote about you?
How did she make it turn to nighttime so quickly?
Ha! You've got some nerve! You just used us to make some quick mora!
Can we negotiate a profit split?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I heard that you were in Poisson some time back, so I sent you a letter to discuss just that. It appears you didn't receive it, though.
Yeah, Poisson exploded and everyone died.
It's all right, though. I've set aside the amount intended for you. I've even set the table with some food.
We just ate, though.
Really? Oh, you're the best!
You're almost a little too easy to win over, Paimon. If I were a journalist with ulterior motives, you'd be in trouble now, you know.
Oh, Paimon knows you're not like that.
Or do we?
Still, what brings you here all of a sudden? Were you looking for me?
When Mona mentioned you, we thought of coming to see you at work.
I don't remember if Mona knows. Charlotte? I remember Charlotte being in Mondstadt for a Genius Invocation TCG tournament, but I don't remember if she met Mona or if Mona was even part of that. I think Mona was actually part of that. And she was playing TCG or something, right? I don't remember actually. Yeah, whatever.
I see! It seems you've already bumped into Mona here in Fontaine.
Oh yeah, we were investigating the whole thing with Mona, with Charlotte as well. So yeah, they must know each other. There's this whole thing about like secret cards being created and sold, and someone's buying it up and being delivered or something, and Kirara was there, and she was doing all the delivering, even though she's from Inazuma or whatever, whatnot. And we went all over the world trying to track down these cards.
So she mentioned me? What did she say?
She said you're a stinky dinky, huh?
She said that you're a real daredevil of a journalist.
Nice. In which case, can this daredevil journalist dare to request an exclusive interview with the legendary traveler and Paimon?
Yeah, but it'll cost you.
Huh? So your article in the paper today doesn't count?
Oh, of course it doesn't. That was more like live photography. What I'd like to do is dive deeper and ask you to talk about the things you've seen and experienced.
You seriously want to interview me?
Yeah, are we even qualified enough?
Yeah, all we do is have stuff happen to us. I mean, we're really not in control of what adventures we get ourselves into.
Why not? If I say you're worth an interview, then you're worth it. But not right now, of course. I'll need a few days to prepare.
Okay.
Oh, in that case, we'll just chat when you have the time then?
Okay.
Oh, so that's a yes? Ooh, splendid! I'll tell the editor-in-chief immediately. I'll have to apply for lighting, a venue, some props, and whew, so much to get done now. Talk to you later.
Wait, Charlotte, Paimon's still got a question for you.
And what's that?
If, just for example, Fontaine were to be flooded tomorrow, what would you do today?
I would go to sleep.
Huh. That's the prophecy you're talking about, isn't it? I mean, I do hear about it often, but I've never once thought that the day could be tomorrow.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
If you're seriously asking, then I might try and think of a way to leave Fontaine. Oh, but I'm still a journalist first and foremost. That means I have a duty to be reporting from the scene. And secondly, I wouldn't forsake my homeland that easily. From what I've seen, most people don't know what they'd do should the worst come to pass. In truth, it might be better just to behave like normal rather than worry over such an end. So in all likelihood, I'd probably still be prepping at the office for that interview of ours. I know what you're thinking. That sounds a bit sad, but I've always believed that it's best to do what you enjoy. Just think about it. If this nation really were to be suddenly destroyed tomorrow, but I still successfully finish an exclusive interview with a truly unique person, then the story I would wind up writing would truly be timeless. And then do you know what I'd do? Well, I'd write that story, send it for printing, and use messenger pigeons to get copies out to the various nations as soon as possible.
Well, you can hire Kirara to get it delivered everywhere.
I'm not a dreamer, nor am I a workaholic. But I do love my job, and I'd be proud of leaving such an article behind. I guess you could say that I was born to be a journalist. But anyway, that's my answer. And on that note, I'll get back to my preparations.
Okay, we'll talk to you later, Charlotte.
That's so nice. All of a sudden, Paimon actually kinda envies her. Anyway, let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we?
Okay. Why the sea? Okay, whatever. Just to move the plot along.
The sea breeze and scenery can be a pretty soothing combo, huh?
Sure, I don't know.
Paimon's been thinking.
What are you thinking about? Yes?
If it wasn't Fontaine, but all of Tevat that would be destroyed tomorrow, where would we go and what would we do?
We will spend all our Primo Gems trying to get Furina at the moment.
No, Paimon should ask, if you could choose, what would you like to do?
Eat some food? I don't know. If I could choose, huh? It's just like Charlotte said. Suddenly trying to consider what to do is pointless.
We've always been moving to the next destination, so we haven't spent much time thinking about these kinds of things. We didn't have to either, with us always being on the road and whatnot.
Until that moment comes, I think I'll keep journeying on.
You mean, still traveling?
Yeah, cherishing every single moment that I have to look upon this world.
Huh. Wait, always been doing?
Then we've been doing everything we wanted all this time. The banter goes back and forth between the two of you as time slips by. As night falls, you return to your accommodations and end this busy day. The next few days are just as calm. Charlotte comes to find you and conducts the interview in the Spina di Rosula safe house at the Fleuve Singe. Navia, having finished her business in Poisson, even drops by to take a photo with the two of you. All goes well. So do we set this trap up yet? Sounds like we've just been slacking while everyone's getting hard at work trying to, like, entrap Furina.
Feels like you'll grow mold if you stay here long enough. But it's still better than the Fortress of Meropide, that's for sure. It's not only damp there, but salty too.
And full of weirdos.
Ah, so the two of you are still here. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Oh, you're from the Palais Mermonia, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm Isadora. Monsieur Neuvillette sent me to look for you two before. I heard that afterward you went to the Fortress of Meropide.
So are you under the impression that we might be wanted criminals?
Not at all. I'm well aware that you're friends of his. Actually, I'm here to pass along a message from him.
Well, let's hear it. Did something happen?
Yes, inside the Opera House. The Maréchaussée Phantom has declared the incident a small-scale riot.
Okay.
A riot?
It's a riot.
Well, that said, I don't personally think it was that serious. Lady Furina was watching a performance at the Opera House, and while she was resting during an intermission, some other audience members suddenly started harassing her, loudly accusing her of doing nothing about the prophecy crisis.
Oh, this is a trap that they were talking about?
And before she could respond, others started to join in. The crowd continued to grow, and protests against the Hydro Archon started to break out.
So people have started to put the blame on Furina. Guess they finally found an outlet for the pressure they've been under due to the prophecy.
I agree. People will naturally rely on gods, as is customary. But the moment people feel threatened, gods are also the first to be blamed.
What are you looking at, Isadora? I am doing a dramatic pose, as if I am in a drama.
So what happened after that? Is Furina okay?
Seeing that the situation was spiraling out of control and that further argument was pointless, she claimed that she'd gotten tired of this and left in a hurry. The Maréchaussée Phantom had their hands full maintaining order and did not catch where Lady Furina had gone. Only when things had stabilized did we realize that she had gone missing.
Oh no, we're gonna have to find her.
So, you mean she's still missing?
That's right. The Maréchaussée has dispatched many people to search for her, but we don't have any leads yet. That said, I don't think there's much to worry about. She is a god after all. Even if she were to fall into the hands of rioters, what could ordinary people do to her?
Oh, I can only imagine. I understand the situation.
Good. Monsieur Neuvillette sent me to tell you about the situation, but he didn't say anything else.
Don't worry, this is more than enough to go on. Thanks for keeping us informed.
Ah, is that so? Well, all right then. In that case, you two take care. I'll be heading back to the Palais now.
Okay, we'll see you later, Isadora. Looks like the trap has,
Well, sounds
sprung.
like we should hurry over to Poisson then.
You sure caught on quickly.
If we know Furina, she won't try to fix things in this situation. Instead, she'll look for a place to wait out the heat. And, as we also know, she may be loud and dramatic, but she doesn't have a heart of stone. When Neuvillette was talking to her in the Palais Mermonia, and she heard about Poisson, she couldn't hide her sadness and remorse. It would be hard for her to ignore being accused by the public today. Paimon thinks Furina's probably taken the opportunity to slip away to Poisson and try to relieve the sense of guilt that she's feeling.
Oh, okay.
Well, what do you think? Paimon knows the answer, of course, but Paimon can do the analysis to back it up, too. Cool, huh?
I see becoming a detective's done you some good. Looks like those detective novels have had an effect on you.
In that case, there's not a moment to lose. Poisson, here we come!
Poisson. Alright, quest complete. I guess this is all I have for... Actually, there's one more thing I want to say. I kind of remembered when they pointed out Furina. But if you go to her... Since I don't have her unlocked, that is. I'm going to go to her character preview real quick. One of the cool things about Furina is that when you switch her modes, like, you can see she has short hair right now. And her outfit kind of looks darker because she is aligned with the Numa. No, not Numa, the other one. Oisa right now. But if you switch it, now she's wearing like white pants. She has like a white undershirt, like underneath her coat. She has like long hair and it flows down and everything. And this is like when she is aligned with the Numa. And you can, yeah, switch back. Her pants are black. Her undershirt is black. Her hair is short. And yeah, that when I first was playing and switching back and forth, I didn't even realize. I just thought she looks the same. And the only thing that changes was like the character that comes out, or like the elemental skill. And yeah, it was kind of cool. And I think like things light up depending on how much of a stack of something you get, but I don't exactly know how that works. And yeah, this is kind of a reason why I want to pull her, because her character, they seem to put a lot of like little details and effort into like making her character like super cool looking, and animations and everything look cool. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that before ending things. Alrighty, that's all I have for you for today. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, where we will continue the Archon quest. Find Furina in Poisson is what we are supposed to do. And yeah, I gotta go now. Goodbye.